What's up, everybody? Billy Bob in the house. Yeah, B-I-L-L-Y, Billy Bob. That's right. And tonight is the TNA Wrestling Sacrifice Prediction Show right here on WWE Slam Zone and the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone right here exclusively on the channel, because we always give you these great prediction shows, ladies and gentlemen. And I am your host here tonight, and I'm going to preview and give you all the information on all my predictions for Sacrifice tomorrow night on TNA Plus. That's right, it's going to be on TNA Plus, ladies and gentlemen. And you can get it for only $9.99 on the TNA Plus for Sacrifice. That's a deal right there. You gotta be kidding me. But anyway, I got my shirt of the night, the TNA Wrestling logo, another different TNA Wrestling logo shirt that I got as well. I got it old school, got current, got the current and all that. You know, I got the shirts. Billy Bob got the shirts, you know. I got the old school TNA shirts from back in the day, like beer money. That's right. Anyway, I like the beer money there. Their tag team was great back in the day, and Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett and AJ Styles. That's right. That's right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, got some breaking news here before we get into our predictions for Sacrifice for tomorrow night. Got some breaking news here. Prediction Championship. That's right. Eric, can you give me it? Eric, can you give me the Prediction Championship? That's right. Prediction Championship is now vacant. That's right. I don't know. I don't have the title anymore. Michael Miner has been stripped of the Prediction Championship. He won it at the Live Impact, the last Live Impact, but he has now been stripped of the championship by the board of directors here at the TNA Wrestling Slam Zone. So, Eric, I'm going to give you this belt right here. There you go. And so, what that means is, ladies and gentlemen, if I can get a lot of the predictions right, that means I'm the champ. This is champ. I'm champ. That's right. I'm the champ. That's right. I'm gonna be champ anyway. I should have been champ a long time ago. That was a fluke on that Impact Live show. But yeah, I'm gonna be the champ. That's right. So breaking news for all the fans out there. Yes, Michael Miner has been stripped of the TNA Wrestling Fan Zone Prediction Championship. But we'll have a new champion after this show here tonight or after tomorrow night. Either way, you're watching this. If you're watching it currently, if you're watching the show currently right now, or you're watching it before Sacrifice tomorrow night, or if you're watching it after Sacrifice tomorrow night, who knows, ladies and gentlemen? You're going to love the show anyway. But all I have to say is we're going to go ahead and get into this prediction for Sacrifice. You see, it's going to be at the El Paso County Coliseum in El Paso, Texas tomorrow night for a TNA sacrifice. I heard it could be a sold-out show, almost. I don't know if it is or not, but it could be, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be 7 matches we're going to predict here on the card here. There could be more added, like a pre-show countdown match. We don't know because Impact hasn't aired. We're filming this. We're recording this before Impact tonight, Thursday night, here on March the 13th. So we'll have to find out if there's new matches. They just don't care. That's all I got to say. But we are going to go ahead and get the first prediction of the night started here. And it's going to be Sami Callihan versus Mance Warner in a street fight. That's right. These two have been going at it for almost over a month because Mance Warner was behind the 23 videos. He says it's just a number, it's just a number. And Steph DeLander is the unconfirmed TNA Digital Media Champion. And TNA is not recognizing her as the TNA Digital Media Champion because, you know, she said she won it in her divorce against PCO. And then Sami Callihan here, he's tired of Mance Warner. Mance Warner beat him up on the first ever live Impact in over 8 years in January. So these two had a match last week on the Impact, and now they're gonna have street fight. And Santino Marella said that they in contact with one another before sacrifice, they could be suspended or fired, or the match won't be able to happen. But so far so good. They haven't beat each other up yet. But this is going to be a crazy match. I figured this might be the opening of the card tomorrow night. So if I had to give my prediction on this match, I'm going Mance Warner. I think they're going to try to build him up a little bit, and possibly they might give him the Digital Media Champion. They might have Steph DeLander. She's going to have to give the belt up. To me, they should make that the Intergender Digital Media Championship. That's what I think they should do. You know, that'd be kind of cool, you know? So, I mean, women can fight the men in TNA wrestling. That'd be pretty cool there. But I'm going Mance Warner to get the win here because I just don't see what they're going to else do with Sami Callihan at the moment. Unless, you know, they give him the Digital Media Championship, not Sami Callihan, but Mance Warner, and they continue this feud, maybe going into Unbreakable April 17th in Las Vegas, or maybe Rebellion next month as well on the 27th, I believe that is. But anyway, yeah, my prediction, Mance Warner. So we're going to move on to the next prediction of the night. It is Mustafa Ali with the great hands. Yeah, that's I like the great hands. You know, they good. John Schuyler, Jason Hotch, and the secretary for Mustafa Ali, Tasha Steelz. I think this is a great group. You know, I think they found something good for the great hands, the good hands, and Tasha Steelz. I think they're going to work well here with Mustafa Ali in this new group. But Mustafa Ali's facing Mike Santana. I really want Mustafa Ali to get the win here, and maybe John Scott and Jason Hotch and Tasha Steelz try to help him win. But I just don't see him winning here. I mean, neither one of these guys really need to take a loss here because they're trying to build Santana up in the world title picture here. Mustafa Ali wants a world title shot as well. So I'm guessing maybe whoever wins here maybe be the next number one contender going into Unbreakable or Rebellion. We'll have to find out on that, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm going Mike Santana to get the win here. I don't really not a fan of Mike Santana, but I'm going Mike Santana to get the win. So we're going to move on to our next prediction of the night. And it's going to be a great one, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be a 6-man tag team match. It's going to be the Rascals and Ace Austin taking on NXT's Wesley, Tyson DuPont, and Tyreek I don't know how you say that name, ladies and gentlemen, but this is NXT versus TNA here. It's gonna be a great match here. I think these two all three of them really have been feuding for the last month or so here. Actually, the Rascals have been feuding with Wesley from into last year there. I mean, Wesley had that big street fight with Zachary Welts. And where was that pay-per-view? Was it what was that pay-per-view? NXT pay-per-view? Not Roadblock. Battleground. I think it was Battleground, I believe. But not sure there. I had to go back and look. I don't know. But this is a tough one here. It was very tough. But if I have to predict one, I think Wesley and his group there, I don't think they're going to get the win because they've had the advantage in beating down the Rascals and Ace Austin for weeks. So I'm going the Rascals and Ace Austin to take the win here. And hopefully, maybe this ends the feud and maybe that Ace Austin might go and try to get an extra title shot or something like that. But we'll have to find out if Moose retains in the ladder match against Jeff Hardy on this pay-per-view. I'll give my prediction a little bit on that as well. But yeah, my prediction is the Rascals and Ace Austin. Here we go. Our next prediction of the night is going to be Tessa Blanchard in her second pay-per-view match in TNA Wrestling as returning back here. And she's going to take on Leah Ying Lee, the former Xia Lee from WWE. And, Tessa Blanchard just come off a win beating Jordan Grace at Genesis. I don't see Tessa losing that momentum here. I think Tessa Blanchard is going to get the win here and move on and possibly maybe getting her Knockouts World Championship match against Masha Slamovich. That's if Masha Slamovich can survive after this pay-per-view. So I'm going Tessa Blanchard, and then she finally gets her Knockouts World Championship match. I say at Rebellion. I don't see it happening at Unbreakable in Las Vegas because Rebellion's a bigger pay-per-view. So, yeah, I see that happening. But, yeah, Tessa Blanchard walking out of El Paso, Texas at Sacrifice, your winner, and beating Xia Lee, or for now, Leah Ying Lee. But, yeah, Tessa Blanchard, she's a great wrestler, great wrestler. She trained by Grandpa South, But, yeah, I'm going Tessa Blanchard. Next match of the evening, we do have the TNA Knockouts World Championship match. It's going to be TNA versus NXT once again. And this is sponsored by Queen of the Ring, the movie that came out last Friday. I haven't got to see that movie yet. I heard it's pretty good. I really want to see that movie. And, Billy Bob might have to just go to the movie next week and see Queen of the Ring. And if I ever see it, I'll give y'all a review right here on TNA Wrestling Fan Zone. But it's going to be a great match. Cora Jade, man, she's been wanting her TNA Knockout World Championship for a while. And she's been stalking Masha Slamovich for weeks and beating her up, beating her down, And, I mean, it's TNA versus NXT, but I've always wanted to see history made, and history hasn't been made just yet. Moose faced Obafemi at NXT Roadblock. I wanted Moose to win because I wanted to see history. I wanted to see Moose bring home the NXT World Championship to TNA Wrestling. Didn't happen. The Hardys retained their belt, so history wasn't made there. I don't know when the first, whoever's going to be the first champion to win another belt from NXT. It needs to happen in this partnership. I'm telling you that one thing. But I don't see Cora Jade winning this. I see Marsha Slamovich versus Tessa Blanchard at Rebellion. I just don't see Cora Jade just randomly winning the Knockouts World Championship and taking it to NXT, which NXT ain't doing much with her anyway. Maybe they'll have Cora Jade, Masha, and Tessa Blanchard, because we do know that Tessa has kind of trying to be in helping Cora Jade a little bit. So it might be, hopefully, I'm predicting triple threat at Rebellion. Masha Slamovich defending the championship against Cora Jade and Tessa versus Tessa Blanchard. That would be epic. I would love to see that. But my prediction here, Masha Slamovich is going to walk out still your TNA Knockouts World Champion. Sorry, Cora Jade. I don't know what NXT. You don't do much on NXT anyway, so I don't know what you're gonna do there. But anyway, I just don't think you have a shot or a chance here at Sacrifice to win that championship. But we're gonna move on to our next match. I figured this might be the co-main event of the evening. It's gonna be Moose defending the TNA X Division Championship against Jeff Hardy, but it's in a ladder match. That's right, a ladder match. Jeff Hardy's specialty match. You know, he knows a lot about these ladder matches. He's been in a lot of ladder matches. Even over in WWE, he's been in a lot of TLC, table, ladder, chairs. He's been in a lot of ladder matches here and back in the day in TNA wrestling, and, when it was Impact Wrestling as well. But man, it's going to be an incredible match, but I don't see Jeff Hardy winning here. I really don't. I don't see any new champions walking out of Sacrifice. I see all the champions retaining here. But yeah, Jeff Hardy he's World Tag Team Champions from Matt Hardy. Why would he need an X Division Championship? I don't see it happening. I see Moose retaining the championship and then probably possibly moving on to maybe Unbreakable, maybe to defend it against Ace Austin, or maybe a bigger match at Rebellion. But he's probably going to defend it against Ace Austin at Unbreakable. I mean, that would be cool, but I say we have Moose defend the X Division Championship at Unbreakable, maybe against Ace Austin and a possible other contender in a three-way match to see if they can live up to that classic Unbreakable match between AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, and Samoa Joe, because this is the return of Unbreakable. And I say do a triple threat match to see if you can live up to that hype. I don't think anybody can be as good as that match was, but we'll have to find out and see what they have up their sleeve with a surprise or two at Unbreakable. I can't wait for the return of Unbreakable. It's going to be an amazing pay-per-view next April, because we get two pay-per-views in April, Unbreakable and Rebellion. I can't wait. Next month's going to be stacked for TNA Wrestling. But I'm going Moose to retain the X Division Championship. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to, I think, the main event of the night. It's going to be Joe Hendry, Matt Hardy, Elijah, which I call Adidas, who also walk with Adidas, Leon Slater, and the return of Nick Nemeth after he got suspended. And, his brother, Ryan Nemeth, comes out, my brother, shut up about your brother, because you stupid. That's what I think about him. But they're going to take on the System and the Clones. This is the Clones' first ever pay-per-view match for TNA Wrestling here. But it's not an ordinary 10-man tag team match. It's in a steel cage. That's right. I think it's been over 5 or plus years that we haven't seen a steel cage match in TNA wrestling. It's going to be incredible. And Leon Slater taking on Eddie Edwards on Impact, in which I say, I'm stating it. I stated it earlier. We're recording this before Impact goes on air tonight. So if I had to, I'll go ahead and predict it right now between Leon Slater and Eddie Edwards from Impact. I think Eddie Edwards is going to get the man advantage here, and have the advantage for the system and the Colognes, and then that means I think this is going to be like, if that's the advantage, I think it's going to be like a Lethal Lockdown, but without the roof on the cage. I think that's going to be like 2 men start, and every minute another one comes out for their team. It's kind of like War Game style in a way, but Lethal Lockdown, back in TNA, it was Lethal Lockdown with the cage and stuff like War Games, but it's TNA style. But I think with maybe Eddie Edwards getting the advantage, that's my prediction, him beating Leon Slater. So that means I'm going, my prediction, to walk out of Sacrifice, Joe Hendry, Matt Hardy, Adidas, Elijah. Who wants to walk with Adidas? Leon Slater and Nick Nemeth. Ryan Nemeth, my brother. Shut up. Anyway, Ryan Nemeth. I'm going that team of Joe Hendry, Matt Hardy, Elijah, Leon Slater, and Nick Nemeth to walk out your winners of the match. I'm maybe there might be a turn somewhere. I don't know if there might be a turn. It'd be kind of cool if Elijah turns heel and then just knocks the crap out of Joe Hendry, and we get an epic main event at Rebellion between Joe Hendry and Elijah. That would be something, but I don't see that happening. If it's going to be a turn, it's going to be Nick Nemeth turning on Joe Hendry, and then we get that rematch, because he probably wants his rematch against Joe Hendry for the TNA World Championship. I don't really want to see it. If they're going to do it, let's just do that at Unbreakable. Don't do it at Rebellion. That's just my saying and my opinion on that. But anyway, that's my predictions for TNA Wrestling Sacrifice. I hope everybody enjoyed that, because I'm going to be the champ. That's right. I'm going to be the champion of the world, because I'm going to be the brand new prediction champion, because thank goodness board of directors, they stripped Michael Minor of the championship. That way I'm going to be champ. I'm going to be the champ. I'm going to be the champ. Going to be the champ. Going to be the champ. And that's all I got to say about it. Because, I'm the best ever. I'm Billy Bob. I'm the best commentator. I'm the best announcer. I'm best prediction champ. I'm the best predictor of TNA wrestling. And that's all I got to say about it. So everybody, I want everybody in the comments right now. I want everybody in the comments, put it down in the comments, say, Billy Bob, we love you. We love you, Billy Bob. That's right. I hope everybody did that. Put that in the comment, hashtag we love you, Billy Bob. That's right. Hi, nobody can say anything about it. What now? Anybody? Nah, I can't hear anybody. Anybody else got something to say about it?